welcome to week 53 and Elise's first birthday today. I haven't been filming because I have not been very well. I had a quite horrific side effects to some medication that left me with some more symptoms to deal with, but I finally got some help doing that, and we have this week tweaked my medication, taken me off something and increased something else, and I'm doing a whole lot better. And so I feel like filming again, which is great. It's Elise's birthday, as I've just said. We've just come back from the first sling meet, which we have set up. I was hoping to film, but we had to change the venue at short notice because it has been raining and it was cold and windy. So we went to a cafe instead, so I didn't get to do any filming. I'm also conscious of posting photos and videos of other people and their children online, so I didn't feel it was necessarily appropriate. And we were also enjoying meeting new people, spending time with people we already know. Yeah, we were. You were playing with your friends. We've just got back. We've come over to my parents because two of our friends who came to the sling meet came all the way from Birmingham. So they're coming back to the house, but our cleaner is cleaning today. So, to not get in her way, we are at my parents'. My brain is all over the place, but we're doing good. Yeah. We've had a lovely afternoon, haven't we? It's 4 o'clock, everyone has just gone home. We are putting my parents' house back together. There are a few crumbs on the floor which we have sorted out. We just need to put everything back. Lizzie has just had a nap on my back. So we're going to head back to our house because I'm hoping Dan will be home in the not too distant future. She looks like she needs another nap. She's only just woken up. I haven't done a whole lot of filming. I'm going to work on that. I think I need to ease myself back into it. What do you reckon, Squishy? It is birthday party day. Elise is in her high chair and I have been finishing off her cake with some help from Uncle Chris because my icing did not work very well. Hedgehog cake! Not my best work, but a good first effort. Cake time!
Why have you got a whistle? Here we go.
Samba whistle.
Well, classes attention.
Samba whistle.
Okay. Oh my goodness, that's a bit of a...
It's quite a...
Shall we sing?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elise. Happy birthday to you. Gonna blow the candle out with Daddy?
Should we blow the candle out? Should we blow the candle out?
Yay!
You went to a
Oh,
that's soaking the banana now.
She's not gonna do it now, is she? Who's this? Oh, good snuggles.
Good boy, sweet. Good boy. Good boy. This one doesn't run away when I stroke.
Yes, the cats do. It's just before 9:30. Elise is unfortunately not very well. She has a virus of some description. However, we are on our way to her allergy clinic appointment. We are at the train station and we've already done my injection appointment, and I've had an appointment with one of the GPs to review my medications that we are in the process of increasing. So for not yet 9:30, we've done really well. It's a 2-hour journey, firstly on the bus, which only runs once an hour, and then we've got to get the train the other side. So it's going to be a long day because Dan isn't picking us up like he did last time because the appointment is at 12:15, and her last hospital appointment was 2:40. So it tied in with school, but today's not going to. So a long day ahead of us, but we've already been really productive. I just hope that the travelling goes okay. Lissy screamed the entire train journey. She managed to writhe around so much that she was kneeling on my lap and then she ended up standing on my lap. But she's now nearly asleep. She has milk and she's now back tucked up in the right position for her comfort and mine. My back and neck really hurt now though because she was fighting against me the entire time and we nearly tipped backwards because she was being so forceful with it. Bus should be here soon. Bus is going to be fun as always because my chair ends up very tippy on the bus. But never mind, we'll get there on time. That's what matters. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Yesterday I was really rather poorly. I have got Elise's virus. Yesterday was really hard. Do you want to say hi to everyone? I couldn't keep anything down because I didn't have enough fluid in my system. My POTS was really bad. Even lying down it wasn't stable. And I was concerned that if it carried on any longer of not being able to get water down me, that we'd end up in A&E with IV fluids just to settle my heart rate. Thankfully that didn't happen because that would not have been fun for anyone. And I am doing a little bit better now. I've managed to keep my evening tablets down. So I'm not in quite so much pain. My heart rate is more settled. I can now sit up, which is a bonus. And Lissy's doing a lot better too. Yeah, you're doing lots better too, aren't you? You're happy and smiley rather than sleepy and screamy. Hiya. So Monday was eventful. We got the train, as I think you saw, and then we got the bus, but we became public enemy number one when a lady wanted to get on with her pram. Hiya, that's good saying hi. Lady wanted to get on with her pram and the bus driver wouldn't let her because we were on the bus. So everyone else got on the bus and they were all talking about us and whispering about us and it was horrible. And then they spotted Elise wrapped to my front and all of a sudden we were the best thing since sliced bread. I really don't understand people sometimes. But anyway, so we got to the hospital and then somebody vomited all over me, like massively, over herself, over me, and I didn't have a change of clothes for her or me because I've stopped carrying them around since her cow's milk protein allergy diagnosis because she wasn't vomiting, and it's extra stuff to put on the back of my chair which makes it more tippy. So the hospital very kindly found Elise some clothes which they sent us home in and I will wash and take them back. They told me not to worry about it, but I will get them back to them. We have her next appointment in a couple of weeks' time, so it's not going out of our way to have to do it either. And they sent me home in a very, very fetching set of scrubs, because I was absolutely drenched. I'm not entirely sure what the point of the appointment was. They didn't do the skin prick test because she wasn't well, which makes total sense. It makes it unsafe if they're not sort of healthy when they do the skin prick test. But I don't understand why they're doing it. So it turns out it's not like the skin prick test I had done, which was to identify what I'm allergic to. This skin prick test is to test her for things that we think she's already reacted to find out if she's having a fast-acting reaction or a slow-acting reaction. So if she reacts on the test, this is for the IEG allergy, which is the fast-acting allergy. If she reacts on the test, then she's definitely having a fast-acting allergic reaction to that substance. But if she doesn't react to the test, it doesn't mean she's not allergic to it. She could be having a slow-acting reaction. So actually it doesn't tell us any more than, yes, she will react very quickly to this substance. It won't tell us, so it'll tell us what she definitely can't have, but it won't tell us what she can have, because if she doesn't react, it still doesn't mean she's not having an allergic reaction, it just means she's not having a fast active allergic reaction. So I'm not sure how this is better than the elimination diet style, where she's on all of her normal stuff that she doesn't react to, and then you add one thing in that you think she reacts to and you find out. So I'm not actually keen on the idea of them pricking stuff into her arm to find out if she's going to react to it quickly or not, given that that doesn't mean that she can have it anyway. I feel like I'm not making sense, and maybe I'm not because of not feeling very well. But it won't tell us whether she's safe to have something. It'll only tell us if she definitely can't have something, which we could do with an elimination test anyway. So I don't know. Anyway, so she vomited all over us before we saw the consultant. As a result, I was a bit wobbly in the appointment. I don't think I did my best. And I also saw something on the screen in front of the consultant, a letter, that something caught my eye, and I don't know whether to be, she's playing with the lens cap, I don't know whether to be concerned about, well no, if it is what I thought I saw, it's really concerning. So I'm going to have to get a copy of Elise's medical records to check. It's a comment about anxiety, and I don't know if they're referring to me or them or her, but certainly I am not anxious about whether she has allergies or not, because I've lived with allergies my entire life. Some fatal, potentially fatal, so anaphylaxis, and I'm not anxious about it. So I'm not having that on her records if that is what I saw. I've spoken to pals, they're trying to look into it for me, and I've got a form to fill in before I can access her records. So that's in the process. Because she'd thrown up everywhere, I didn't want to try and go home in the cold with her without anything on her feet and me in just a very thin layer. So we waited, and Dan came to pick us up. While we were waiting, there was a lady who stared at us so intently as she was walking past that she nearly walked into a bollard, and her friend pulled her out of the way just in time. It's one of these you've got to laugh at, otherwise you'd be crying. It's ridiculous. And maybe it was the scrubs that caught her attention, but it felt very much like the wheelchair and the baby. I don't know why people are so ridiculous about things like this, but they are. It made me laugh. It's the only way to deal with it, laugh about it. And then somebody else spotted us and we made a friend. There was a nice lady who was an inpatient and had just gone to get some fresh air, who spotted us. Also a wheelchair user, also a mum, and baby wears. And she came over and we had a lovely chat, and we are going to find her on Facebook once Mummy's feeling a bit better. The main reason we've got the camera out to film for you today is that Mother and Baby has just come out, and there's a very exciting feature that I'd like to show you. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? What page are we on? The mum list is out, and I'm trying to stop someone from grabbing at it because I don't want this to get damaged. So the mum list is out. This is 20 influencers, top 20 influencers, mum influencers, and trying to get the pages. Guess who made number 11? We did. Alongside Gemma, Dorkface Blog, and Lindsay of Fizzy Peaches. So two of our friends, and I can't believe we're number 11. That's amazing. And then Louise Penthouse is number 1. So that's amazing, exciting. So Lizzie and I would just like to say a huge thank you to everyone who nominated us. It is such an honour. I can't put into words. I'm so excited about this. Today is going to be a very, very, very slow day. I need to recoup some energy. We've got 2 appointments tomorrow and we're supposed to be doing one of her baby groups. I don't know if it's going to happen, but the appointments hopefully will. So yes, slow day today, and we'll see you in the next vlog. I thought we were signing off. We aren't. I've just had an email from Pals. The Pals lady has spoken to the consultant about what I saw on his screen. And he has responded with regards to the issue of anxiety around food allergies, the consultant believes this is an accurate and appropriate assessment of the reason that brought your daughter to the clinic. I'm not having that. I'm not being labelled as an anxious mother, because I will never be taken seriously. And that was the reason she didn't get her milk diagnosis earlier, because it was all first time mum, stressing about nothing, not having it. So, our 2 appointments tomorrow, I will raise this and I will see what they can do to help, to support me, to get that amended or taken off, or a note put right by it, stapled, whatever we need to, because I am not having that. I don't even know where to start.